All right, so let's talk about strategy. And now that I'm no longer just focused on NVIDIA and getting the 100% win rate for the entire year, the NVIDIA challenge is still happening. The NVIDIA 100% win rate, it's still happening, right? We're still doing that. But I was aiming to get a 100% win rate for the entire year. But that's holding me back. So, because there's just so much opportunity, and I'm just focused on that one stock, and I'm like, you know what, I can't. Let's start to buy, Color, Mara, AITX, of course, with the abusable bottom, flipping Palantir, and NVIDIA. So let's jump into Mara stock, because I think it's important to talk. I'm just going to go one by one here. Where's Mara? Mara, where are you? MARA. Wow, HIMS dropped like a hot pocket. What happened there? Anyways. Okay, so here's the strategy for Mara. It's called mean reversion. That's like the big word for it. But essentially, what it comes down to is this. And I've done this before with Riot stock. But they follow each other, so it doesn't matter. So there's the purple line, right? We don't even need a MACD for this. This strategy, you guys, I think some of you use like the same strategy for pretty much every stock. But every stock is different. So, okay. Let me grab my rectangle. So there's the purple line. Anytime the stock is at or near the purple line, what you're doing is you're buying at the fair value. That's the best way to explain it. So I'm going to put that in. I got my blue light glasses on. I got to take those off because I can't see. I'm going to put that in. Let's leave it at white. Why not? So that's your fair value. Anywhere between 18 to 20, you're getting your fair value. Anything above that, anything 20 and above, you're paying a premium to own that stock. So there you go. That whole area is... you're just paying a premium, especially if you're buying at 30 plus. You're paying a premium for it. Of course, now we go to the other side of that purple line. Anything underneath, anything underneath is, let's turn that green. I think you know where I'm going with this. Anything under 18 is a discount. Does that make sense? So if you don't really want to be buying up here unless you're day trading it. Even then, I don't recommend it. You should be just buying down here in the discount zone underneath that purple line, and you accumulate it. If it goes lower, you're thankful. You're like, ooh, thank you. Give it to me cheaper, because I know the theory is it's gonna come. It's mean reversion means we expect it to come back at least to that moving average, that 200 WMA. And even better is that it always comes back above it, and a pretty significant amount. So it can go to $30 or even $25. It's done that multiple times in the past. It's very good at doing that. So, like, this is not something you want to use a stop loss for, because that doesn't make sense. You're just going to be taking losses. Like, you're just constantly going to take losses. And while you're taking losses with your dumb stop loss, I'm just going to be sitting here like, yeah, that dummy just took a loss. Let me buy some more down here at 15, and I'm looking to buy at 13. If it goes even lower, then we're probably in a bear market for crypto, or something's wrong. That's what that would mean. Yeah, that would be odd if we went into a bear market. Well, no, it wouldn't be odd. I'd be fine with that. As it goes lower, you just buy more. Because, again, nothing has changed. We're still buying it in the discount zone. We're still buying at a discount. In a bear market, we all know that it gets really discounted if you've been in one. We've seen how cheap stocks can get. So that's really what it is. That's the mean reversion strategy. That's my main strategy. So you're not going to see me add a stop loss. That would be stupid. That would be absolutely foolish. You see it go down and you get more and more red. You're like, yes, I add more. You got to have conviction. If you don't have that, this strategy is never going to be for you. And you're just going to, I guess, add a stop loss. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. It works. I've done it before. I'm not full of it, and I'm saying that because I'm about to show you this same strategy. I used it with Riot stock. You can use either or. They're both going sideways. But for those of you new here, back in, what is it, 9/18/2024, 1:37 p.m., bought 7,500 shares of Riot here at 7.50. Big position. I alerted that in this very Discord that you're in. So let's go back in time to 9/18, which was back down here. Where's 18th? Where's the 18th? There it is. So I bought here, literally at the top of the candle. I bought at 7.50. I was like, you know what? Let's set a limit order. Let's get in at 7.50, and let's just sit on this. Because I waited for it to get underneath this purple line. I waited for it to get in the discount zone, and then I just added big, because I'm like, you're giving this to me under 750, around 750. That's a bigger discount at 10. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please keep going down because I want to add more. See the difference in mentality. So from here, it just I didn't time the bottom. I didn't time the bottom. I don't care. It's not about timing the bottom. It's in the discount zone underneath that purple line. You just accumulate it and you have conviction. This does not work. This strategy does not work with stocks that are garbage, that trend to the downside. This stock is going sideways, literally on the monthly. It's just going sideways. So it works on stocks like Mara and Riot. And obviously this thing, went to highs of $15. So you can do the math there. I made a lot of money. And yeah, that was my biggest play last year, I think, if I recall. Yeah, like that was easy money. But you got to have conviction, and most people don't have that. They get scared. Oh no, I should have added a stop loss. It keeps going red. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, ooh, you're giving me a bigger discount? Thank you. So it's the mentality. NVIDIA, the reason I keep getting 100% win rate, by the way, I have 100% win rate on Riot as well, and AITX. Those are like the three 100% win rate stocks. But I think I was just too tunnel visioned on NVIDIA. And I think that's holding me back. So that's why I was like, you know what? Let's start buying a bunch of stocks here and there. Same thing with NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA is even better because it's trending to the upside on the monthly, on the yearly, quarterly. It just keeps going up, right? So anytime it goes under that purple line, you're buying in the discount zone, right? We talked about this. Anytime it comes even near the purple line, it's a discount, huge discount because it went under it for the first time since way back in 2022. Here it was a huge discount. Anytime it goes under that purple line or even near it, it's a discount. Why would I set a stop loss? That would be stupid. Again, this doesn't work with stocks that trend to the downside. A lot of you tell me about stocks that are just absolute trash, like absolute garbage, that I'm just like, I'm not going to touch that. That's just trash. So, for example, this wouldn't work with Hollow. Like, oh, what a discount, right? Yeah, a discount that just keeps going lower and lower and lower. This is essentially in the permanent bear market. It just keeps going down. So it's not going to work with this. Look at how far away it is. Look at that. It never comes back up to that purple line. It never did, quite frankly. It just kept going lower and lower. The only time it did it was right here recently in the beginning of January. At the beginning of this year, it finally did it. But if you were waiting this whole time, you got absolutely destroyed because you just kept adding lower and lower. That's why you don't want to. The mean reversion strategy does not work with garbage. So don't even attempt it. It works with certain stocks, and I'm sure there's other stocks that it works with, but you'd have to test it. It works with Riot, Mara. It works with, what else? ARKB, which is a ETF that follows Bitcoin to a T, and it works with NVIDIA. And it works with Tesla too, I believe, if I recall. But I've never tested it with Tesla, so I don't know for a fact. But it seems like it works, at least when you give it the eye test. So you don't need a stop loss. That would just be stupid. But then again, it's a different mentality, right? Like, I'm over here thinking, you're giving it to me cheaper. Please come down lower. I don't care. I want more. Whereas most people would be like, oh no, I need to take the loss and move on. Even though that would be absolutely stupid. Because again, is it just me or this Does Nvidia just keep going up, and any red month is nothing more than opportunity for the next big cycle up? That's my question to you. So it's a, like, you just got to think differently, I guess. So yeah, it's been a while since I used mean reversion on Riot or Mara. I've been using it on Nvidia, but yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. Stop losses would just be stupid. And if you have to use a stop loss, you probably shouldn't be using the strategy anyway. So it's only going to work on stocks that trend to the upside or go sideways, right? Because it's trending to the upside. If you're buying it way above that purple line, you're buying it at a huge premium. At the purple line or near it, you're buying it at a fair price. Let me put it that way. And underneath it, you're getting a huge discount, which is what this was. This was a huge discount down here. And look, 1, 2, 3, like just 10 green days in a row. That's how you have to think of it. And that's why I have a 100% win rate on Riot, Mara, Nvidia, and what else? ARKB as well. ARKB. Pretty much anything that follows Bitcoin. You can even use Bitcoin as a proximity. I'm not going to talk about proximity trading. I know Bitcoin is... I'm not going to... this is going to be too long of a video. I'll stop. I won't go into proximity trading yet. Proximity trading does work with Bitcoin, but... for Nvidia, we'll see. And SPY and QQQ, we'll see. Because I have to look at their holdings and figure out what follows it very well. And use that as a proximate. But I know for a fact it works with Bitcoin. There you go. That's it. I don't think I have to explain anything else. If all of that doesn't make sense, well, good. Because that means easy money for me. You can stay there like a sucker. Like watching me add as it goes down lower. And then eventually it goes back to the top. You're essentially taking advantage of the longer term volatility. It's a very long play. It can take months. You're essentially, let's go to the weekly. You're essentially saying, hey, I'm buying, where's Mara? Not Nvidia. Okay, there's Mara. Wow, look on the weekly. It's even more obvious on the weekly. So yeah, you buy at the discount zone, and then it goes back up, right? So we're taking advantage of the longer time frame volatility, right? It goes up to 30, comes back down to 13, comes back to close to 30, rinse and repeat. Did it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It just rinse and repeats. The only thing that would send it lower, which it did, this bear market here of 2022 sent it lower to as low as $3, which again was nothing more than opportunity. So, I don't know. You just got to think differently. Stop loss, what am I going to use a stop loss for? I'll take losses. Like what did I buy? There was some garbage stock that I bought. I forgot what I bought. Color stock. Color stock is trash. It's no Mara, it's no Bitcoin, it's no Nvidia, it's no Tesla. It's risky trash. It is. I'm not going to pretend. Let's not pretend otherwise. If it was a good company, why is it at where it's at? Why isn't it at $100 and then it goes to 1,000 and then does a forward stock split? Like it's trash. That's what it is. That's the only I think that's the only risky stock I'm holding. We'll see. Yeah, I'm in at 203, so I'm fine. But yeah, so the strategy for mean reversion, I think hopefully this was very self-explanatory, right? Under the purple line, discount zone. At the purple line, fair value. Anything above it, you're paying way too much for it. Stop loss not necessary. Don't use it in a downtrend.